Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Build a House, Let's Build the Night. In last week's episode we built a small habitat for the striped skunk right next to the aardvark, to our huge panoramic habitat, and we are going to have a look at it. First of all, I'm glad that you all liked it because it looks very different to the other habitats. It's like a little magic forest or something like that, with a little decoration in there and scenery, and yeah, I really like that habitat, and I really enjoy building those small habitats for the animals. It's so different than working for huge habitats for outdoor animals like giraffes, zebras, big cats or monkeys or something like that. So yeah, it's quite different, but it's a lot of fun. As I told you in last week's episode, today is going to be a little bit longer. Well, I think like 10 minutes longer than the last episode, because we're doing a lot of stuff. We're not just building a habitat for the sloth, which, and I say it again and again and again, which I never built before. We're also building the animal hospital and making the backstage area for the backside of the building. So we're finishing the backside of the building completely in today's episode, so that in the next 3 episodes coming after this we only have to build 3 more habitats before we finish the night. Then an additional 4th episode where we are going to do the facade, the outside of the building, which is going to be heavily themed, as I said. And yeah, after that, that's it. And we're continuing to our next project, which might be a big cat house. Or not a big cat house, a cat house. Yeah, because we do have some gorgeous small cats, and I want them to be in that house as well. So, first of all, as I was placing down the exhibit for the sloth, I had a little bit of a difficulty, like I did with the flying foxes as well, because I couldn't place the exhibit. It always said it is blocked. It didn't turn red. It was completely fine, but as I tried to place it, it was blocked. So yeah, that's why I had to cut stuff out, because I was looking for about 10 or 15 minutes what was the reason that the exhibit was blocked. And yeah, the reason was pretty simple. It was because of the path. So I had to delete the path to the staff buildings, and then I was able to put down the exhibit. And the funny thing is, once the exhibit was put down, it was no problem to get the path back there where it was before. So it doesn't make any sense. But well, never mind, in the end we made it. We placed the exhibit, we have the path where it should be, so everything is fine with that. And with that being said, I am so happy because I'm doing lots of stuff in Planet Coaster 2 right now as well, that the path tool in Planet Coaster 2, and not just the path tool, but everything, the combination between path and rides and whatsoever, doesn't make that much problems as it does here in Planet Zoo. So this is very relaxing to build in Planet Coaster 2. Well, okay, so but now let's go back into Planet Zoo. As you can see, I'm building the walls for the animal hospital right here. I'm going to finish all the walls right now, so that we do have the complete structure for everything that is going on in today's episode. I wanted to have a part of the animal hospital with some custom-made custom-made, some self-made interior, which was not that easy to come up with some ideas, but in the end I think it looks pretty nice, and it is a nice addition to the whole nocturnal house, I think. Yeah, but first of all, let's finish the habitat for the sloth. Yeah, first of all, I had to copy all the things around, as we do in every episode, that each and every habitat looks completely the same from the outside, so that we do have the same windows, the same air circulation, the same glass pieces and whatsoever. And yeah, after that I was trying to do something about the terrain work in here. I wanted to elevate the terrain a little bit, as I always do in the habitats, but then I noticed it is not possible with the exhibits, because you do have it is not possible with the walkthrough exhibits. Well, with the smaller ones, eventually the same. Yeah, because you have the path that goes straight through the middle of the habitat, so you are not able to elevate the terrain around there. Once again, that's problems that you usually don't have in Planet Coaster 2. Well, but we are in Planet Zoo and we do have problems with that. But that makes me think, once there's going to be a Planet Zoo 2, it will be so much easier to do some stuff, because everyone will have learned so much about the game and the mechanics of it, and how to make it easier and more enjoyable for us. So yeah, I'm looking very much forward to that. But we're not here to trash Planet Zoo, because we do love Planet Zoo, and Planet Zoo is going to have a bright future on my channel as well. We are going to continue with building habitats and buildings for the animals. Definitely not going to stop. I'm focusing on Planet Coaster 2 as well, as I told you already. Unfortunately for all of you guys that enjoy my English videos, I'm doing it just in German language, because I thought there's going to be so much content creators out there, amazing ones as well, that are going to do English stuff, so you don't need one more to do the same things in English. So yeah, if you are interested in Planet Coaster 2 stuff, you are very welcome to my channel. You might watch it with subtitles or stuff like that, but you can enjoy it as well if you don't speak German, and I hope you give it a try. Okay, so I wanted to have some kind of a wall that we did have for the skunk as well, with those wooden beams, but I wanted to have different ones, because the ones for the skunk were yeah, very suitable for an animal from temperate forests, but not for such from tropical forests. So I decided we're going to have some different ones, some yeah, with a different color, and so I came up with these here. I think they were from the Arid. No, not from the Arid Animal Pack. We don't get building materials from animal packs. So where did they come from? Oh, must have been the tropical pack. I think it must have been the tropical pack. Yeah. Never mind. Just used that, and then placed a lot of tropical plants in there to make it look a little bit more overgrown. As I said already, for the flying foxes, it is always a little bit difficult to cover up all the stuff that is in those walkthrough exhibits with those climbing frames and where the flying animals do hold on to. So for the sloth, I did decide I don't cover anything of those up, because I don't think it looks that horrible with the bamboo optic. Yeah, it's pretty much okay. So I just was placing down some plants here and there, as I said, to make it look overgrown, and that's it. Yeah, it looks pretty nice, like a huge playground for 2 little sloths. I didn't check how many of them we actually could have in here in those walkthrough habitats. Not habitats, exhibits. So I decided we're going to be realistic and just have 2 of them in there. That's the maximum amount you usually see in real life zoos as well. Well, maybe 2 adults and a baby, but not more than 2 adults usually. So if you know any zoo, or if you have seen a zoo where there were actually more than 2 sloths in one habitat, then let me know in the comment section. I would be very interested in that. But I think you just keep them as a pair and not more than that. Yeah, but as I said, I could be wrong about that. Okay, putting down the roof. One thing done for today's episode, and starting with the next one. Here you can see in nighttime, I really love how the whole thing looks. I can't wait until the house is finished, when we're going to see everything and the complete roof is in there and it is completely dark in there with the lights and with the decoration and stuff. It might look pretty nice. It might look pretty nice. Yeah, so backside of the house is finished. Well, at least the habitats. Now moving on to the animal hospital. Yeah, I was thinking about that from the moment that I laid down the groundwork for this nocturnal house. I wanted to have something like an animal hospital in there. I told you already that I can remember a zoo that actually has something like that. I already forgot about it again, but I think it was Rotterdam Zoo, Blijdorp, or was it Amsterdam? I think it definitely was a zoo in the Netherlands, but I'm not quite sure about that. Yeah. Whatever. I wanted to have an animal hospital in there, but I didn't think about creating some stuff for the hospital, which was a little bit difficult because actually in a hospital you have so many different stuff where we don't have any building materials for that. So I tried my best to do something to make it at least look a little bit realistic. So I was building those tables with the wheels where you could actually do operations on the animals and move them around. Also build some kind of a lamp that you would need when you when you have an operation going on, so that you can actually really good see what you are doing. And then it's just some tables and shelves that I'm going to create. One of them is looking very much like in a living room, but I still like it. And I hope you guys don't mind. Yeah, it was also a little bit difficult to find the right lamp to put in here, because I thought we would have something that I was looking for, but we don't have some normal lamps with the huge God, it is not a real English episode when I don't Google any words, is it? Let me have a look. Lampshade. Okay, that's interesting. I was looking for a big lampshade, but we don't have something like that. Yeah, and that's why I built what I built. So here's the shelf that I was talking about, or the closet that I was talking about. I think it looks pretty nice, but yeah, don't know if it is very suitable for an animal hospital, but yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty, and it gives the whole room a different vibe. Looks a little bit more comfortable in here. Well. Yeah, and I was also looking for some props for some time, which actually could fit, or which I could build something out of it for the animal hospital here. But yeah, I didn't find too much of them. But in the end, you don't need that much stuff in there, because everything needs to be clean and Spartanic. Yeah, and so in the end I ended up with some stuff that I thought would look nice. Yeah, here was scrolling through everything, and I thought, let's use this. That looks like a little bit of a pot or something. Put it on there, and in the end, yeah, you can see what I did. This would have made a perfect living room decoration. Maybe I should try something like this the next time. We're not going to build an animal house, but an actual house for people. That would be a little bit easier, I guess. Yeah, using those bottles, just thinking it a little bit lower so that they actually might look a little bit more like medicine. Yeah, and this piece, the room perfume, or whatever you might call it in English, please forgive me for that. I know that is something that you definitely would not put into an actual yeah, emergency room or something, but yeah, looked pretty. Okay, just finishing the windows from the actual animal clinic, and then we might be done with the animal hospital. Just putting a sign on top of it like we had for the feeding kitchen as well, and some lamps. And all we have left to do then is the backstage area for the backside of the building, and then we are done for today's episode already. Yeah, and I told you guys in today's episode, and I think in the last episode as well, that I want to have a cat house being the next project in Let's Build a House. But I also want you guys to tell me if you want to see me building another animal house, or if you guys would prefer me building a whole zoo again. So let me know in the comment section what you want me to see, what you want to see me do. Oh my god, this sounds so horrible. Yeah, what do you want to see on my channel next once we finish the nocturnal house? Let me know in the comment section. Do you want me to see? No, stop it. Do you want me to build a whole zoo, or do you want me to build another animal house for cats? So I'm very curious what you guys want to see, so let me know in the comment section and I will be happy to do so. Even though I'm very much looking forward to building a big cat or a cat house, if you guys prefer to see a whole zoo that is built by me, like Brooksburg Zoo or Arizona Adventure Park, Swamp Lake Zoo, Litchfield Zoo, or whatsoever, then let me know in the comments as well, and I will be happy to build a complete new zoo where we might or might not have a cat house in there as well. So yeah, let me know what you think. I didn't put in too much work into the backstage area because I thought we already do have some great backstage stuff on the other side of the house, and we might have some similar stuff in here. So all I did was copying the stuff around that we already had on the other side of the house and just putting it here on that side, and yeah, that's it. Then covering the roof, building up the walls, putting in some doors, putting in some windows on the ceiling so that we do have some natural light in the backstage area, which we do want. We just don't want to have natural light in the viewing part of the house where the animals are the whole day, because we do simulate the night at the daytime, and yeah. Here I'm trying to save some building parts because I thought we might use the bigger ones so that we don't have that much parts for the wall of the whole building. Yeah, just finishing the roof, and I think after we did that, yeah, we're finishing the right part that we left open for the backstage area. I think for the flying foxes it was. So we're going to finish that as well, and then we might call it a day. Yeah, and in the next episode we are going to build the habitat for the wombat. So that is the slightly bigger one on the outer right side of the building. That is in the same shape as the habitat for the Tasmanian devil. So yeah, then we are finished with all of our Oceania animals. And then we do have left just the Chinese pangolin and the armadillo. So maybe we're going to have the Chinese pangolin and the armadillo in one episode, or we're doing 2 short episodes. Don't know yet. Think we'll see. Putting some dirt pieces on the walls and some decals. Yeah, and then we are done, and then we are ready for the real-time part and have a look at our sloth and the animal hospital. I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. If you did so, you exactly know what to do. Just hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done that already, and also let me know in the comment section what we should do after we finished the night. with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, have a great time, and hope to see you next week again when we are going to continue to build the night. Bye guys!